Moshi motherfuckers, here we are yet again. It's that time of the month. It's time for that monthly Q&A. So let's not waste any time and get right into the questions. What do you think of the preseason changes? Okay, so I love what they are doing to Katarina and Talon specifically. Those two champions are the first two champions that I really loved when I first started playing League. And to see them turn into something so much better is just like, oh, I am so excited. I cannot wait for that moment when I'm playing Talon and I just parkour over a wall into a bush and the entire enemy team is waiting in it, and I'm just like, damn. It's gonna be great. Not for my team, but it's gonna be great. Oh my god. And Katarina's literally just Minato now, so like, oh my goodness, oh my god, I am gonna be, once that preseason shit rolls around, I am gonna be returning back to the mid lane. Fuck the jungle, I'm going back home. I don't know how I feel about the plants though. I haven't seen actual gameplay of it, so I don't wanna like bandwagon and jump on the plants hatred train yet, but even reading what they intend out of it, it's like, I don't really see the point in it. It just seems like it would be annoying more than anything. But I don't know. We'll see how it plays out when I actually get to play it. So we'll see. When will the next Beat League video be out? When it's ready. Honestly, I'm not even going to give a shit about playing Alistar until I am either Diamond or the season is over. So when the season is over. Top Anime Fall 2016. Alright, right off the bat, we gotta talk about Izetta the Last Witch. Izetta, oh my god, have you ever wanted to watch a magical girl beat the shit out of Nazis? Watch it, it's so good, oh my god, it is so good. Yuri on Ice, do not let the name fool you, it is gay as fuck. And I mean just, guys, it's more like yaoi on ice, alright? But don't let that scare you away, because it's amazing. It's the figure skating anime, and it's so good. The animation is so flawless. Oh my god, the opening is like the best opening in years. Holy shit, that opening is so good. Oh. Hibike Euphonium Season 2. Oh my, I loved Season 1, and Season 2 is just as good, if not better. Oh my goodness. Oh, the anime. Oh, it's so good. Oh. We gotta talk about Drifters. It's by the same people who did Hellsing Ultimate. I didn't watch Hellsing, but Drifters is basically like Fate Stay Night, but not. So, and here's the thing. Main characters, samurai. There you go. That's an instant success for me. So if you're looking for a kick-ass samurai anime, Drifters. Gotta look at Drifters. Flip Flappers. Oh my goodness. I don't know what the fuck is going on half the time, but I know that I like it. All right, so you gotta check it out. Scorching Ping Pong Girls. I did not expect anything from this show, and yet somehow watching middle school girls play ping pong has never been so intense. It's so actually good. Give it a shot. It's so good. Magical Girl Raising Project. This is a show, guys, if you are looking for a cute and happy and fun show where nothing bad ever happens, Magical Girl Raising Project is the place to go, okay? It is so cute and just nice and fun. Definitely recommend it. Guys, let me be serious with you for a little bit. There is one show that I have not yet mentioned that stands above the rest. This show is the culmination of everything that anime has been working towards for decades now. This show is nothing short of perfection. And that show is Keijo. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trin, Keijo? Really? Come on, man. I expected better of you. Listen, Keijo is a very serious sports anime. It involves very intense training. The matches are so gripping. Keijo put the ass in Masterpiece, and you better believe there's plenty of it to go around. Miyazaki once said, anime was a mistake. Well, if Miyazaki saw Keijo, he would agree that Keijo single-handedly corrected every single mistake that anime has ever made. God bless Keijo. Are there any games that you have played in the past that you really enjoy but just don't make videos of them? Many. I would say probably most games, but specifically The Last of Us. The Last of Us is my favorite game of all time. Hands down, no questions asked. Nothing comes even close to it. But, you know, the thing with The Last of Us is I played it when it came out, and it came out several years ago before I had a YouTube channel. So, you know, there's no point in me like doing a full gameplay of The Last of Us, and I don't give a shit about the multiplayer. If The Last of Us ever got a sequel, then I would probably do a playthrough of the first one on like the hardest difficulty, and then do a playthrough of the sequel on the channel. Maybe, I don't know. But I might also just keep it to myself. Because I did that with Fire Emblem Fates as well. I didn't do any gameplay of Fire Emblem Fates, and Fire Emblem Fates was one of my favorite games of all time as well. I loved all three of those games. But sometimes I just want to play these games and just enjoy them for myself. I guess when I start to make videos about them, it becomes more of a, not really a job or a burden, but kind of a burden-ish. If you get what I'm saying? Like, take Dark Souls, right? Like, I would love to play Dark Souls just anytime, like when I'm, you know, in my room just chilling, okay? But realistically, I actually can't. I gotta make sure that I gotta set up the camera, I gotta set up the lights and the microphone and all this fucking shit so I can record and make the videos for the Dark Souls series, you know? I don't wanna miss out. I don't want you guys to miss out on anything of my Dark Souls experience. But as a result, I don't actually get to experience Dark Souls whenever I want to, because it means that I gotta be in the mood to record. Like if I'm in a dead mood and I don't feel like actually being energetic and shit, then I'm not gonna play, you know? I kinda gotta only play when I want to, and that does have a bit of a negative impact on my enjoyment on certain games. So sometimes I will just keep some games to myself, like Final Fantasy 15. That's gonna be coming out soon. Don't expect any videos on that. I am just gonna play that at my own leisure and just enjoy it. Kill yourself. You first. If you're working full-time, how come there aren't as many videos compared to other YouTubers? So fair warning, this is probably gonna get really rambly, alright? There seems to be this misconception that being a full-time YouTuber means that I need to release constantly, okay? That I need to release constant uploads. I need to be releasing like every day or every other day or whatever. And that's perfectly fine. For some YouTubers, that is what it means. And there's nothing wrong with that. But here's the thing, guys. Quite frankly, I don't actually give a shit about maximizing my profits. I don't actually give a shit about optimizing my channel to be the most successful channel in the world. I don't give a shit about giving you as much content as possible. That is not on my priority list. I am well aware of how the YouTube algorithm works. It favors, you know, frequent uploads, it favors longer videos, and it favors, you know, audience retention. If I really wanted to milk the system, here's what I would do. I would release a Beat League episode every single day. It would just be a mostly unedited, full gameplay of whatever champion I'm playing. Just one video a day. If I did that, I can easily put out one video a day for you. I could. But that would be fucking terrible. That would be unenjoyable. It would ruin the Beat League series, and it wouldn't be enjoyable for me, it wouldn't be enjoyable for you. But assuming that at least a couple thousand people watch it, which unfortunately there probably would be a couple thousand people who would watch it, because for those, you know, like 1 or 2 moments in the 30-minute video that would be interesting, it would probably be more successful in the sense that my channel would grow more because YouTube would promote me more, but it would lose the reason why it's successful now, and that is because it's entertaining, okay? Listen, this might sound cheesy and corny and shit, but whatever, like, I take a lot of pride in my work. I prioritize putting out the best possible content that I can give you. Fun fact, okay, so like, even this week, I was supposed to have a video out yesterday, on Monday. It was gonna be a platinum mad, you know, one of those ranked gameplay things. And then this Q&A was gonna be out later on in the week on like Thursday or Friday. And then, you know, I was gonna finish both of those videos over the weekend, and then I would spend the rest of the week working on the next video that I'm going to be releasing after this one, which is going to be one of those authentic Trinimortal videos, if you get what I'm saying. One of those week-long videos that I'm going to be working on. It's going to be really wacky. I'm hoping to have it out by Halloween, but realistically, it's probably not going to be ready by Halloween because I'm going to be doing a lot of new shit that I'm gonna have to figure out, and it might take a little longer than planned. But I'm gonna be shooting for Halloween. But anyway, that was the plan. But the reason why this video, this Q&A, is coming out today is because I sat down to edit that video, and I looked at it and I thought to myself, damn, this is kind of shitty. Like the stuff that I had just wasn't very good, and I realized that I wasn't gonna be able to make that entertaining at all, and I just didn't want to release that video, so I scrapped it. I scrapped the whole video, and I decided to just put this out today. And I'm gonna just start working on the next big video immediately after I'm done with this one. So yeah, like just that kind of mentality right there. If I wanted to, I could have finished the shitty video, released that on Monday. I could have finished this video, released this on Friday, and then stuck to my original plan. And that would have been more videos, right? But it wouldn't have been as good. And that's the point right there. Okay? That pride that I have, I don't want to release shitty videos. I want to give you better than that. I want to make better than that. Like I said at the beginning, being a full-time YouTuber does not mean putting out constant content. It could easily just mean spending a lot of time on really good stuff. Okay? And I know that, you know, I do these kinds of, like, I guess, easier videos, these Q&As, the Platinum Mads, the fucking Chill Immortals, stuff like that. But that's because good ideas don't just fall out of the sky. Not every video I'm gonna make is gonna be my best video ever. But I always want to be working on something or planning something that is going to take my content to the next level. And for the most part, that's what I've been doing. This video that I'm finally gonna start working on after today, I have been planning this video for an entire month. An entire month. I've been like brainstorming and just collecting all of these ideas in my head. It's literally all I've been thinking of this entire month, just coming up with as many stupid ideas as I can to make this as good as I possibly can. And I think, hopefully, as long as I execute it well enough, it'll pay off. But again, like that's after all this brainstorming that I've done, you know? Obviously, there's gonna be some people who disagree with me. There's gonna be some people who think you're a full-time YouTuber now, you owe us content, you gotta make you gotta just, you know, just do your job, just make videos. Just, it doesn't matter what it is, just make videos. But I've always hated this mentality, even before I became a YouTuber. I've always hated this mentality that the creator lives for the fans. No! That's called slavery! Slavery was abolished years ago. I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything. Okay? And that might enrage a couple people, but hear me out, okay? I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you any content. If I wanted to quit League of Legends tomorrow, I'm not going to, but if I wanted to, I could. And likewise, if I quit League of Legends and half of you wanted to unsubscribe, you can. I can't complain about that, and you can't complain about that. It's just one of those things where it's like, damn, I guess this is where we would part ways, you know? That's kind of an extreme example, but it illustrates this point that we do not owe each other anything, okay? This is not a master-servant relationship. The way I see this relationship is a symbiotic relationship. It's a relationship in which we both benefit from each other, okay? I create content that is entertainment for you, your views, and if you're supporting me on Patreon or something like that, then your support, it gives me the revenue that I need to continue to give you content. It's a cycle, okay? You can't have one without the other. I can't be here without you, and you won't get content, my content, without me. Okay, now there might be some people who say, well, okay, if you don't want to make us content, then we'll just watch other YouTubers. And that's true, yes, but at the same time, if this doesn't make me money, I would get another job. I wouldn't be happy, but I would definitely be able to feed myself and survive. You can't have one without the other, but we're not entirely dependent on each other, okay? But here's the thing. Why? Why do I make videos? Why do you watch those videos? Why? It's not because I'm obligated to make videos for you. It's not because you're obligated to watch my videos. It's because we want to. Okay, and I think that to me is the most important thing about this relationship, this symbiotic relationship. It's that we both want to do it. Okay, listen, this is my dream job, essentially. I am getting to entertain people for a living, and I fucking love every second. Well, okay, not every second of it, but I love pretty much almost everything about it. But that is entirely because I get to go wild with my own ideas and just go crazy. You know, with the shit that you're gonna see in the next video. I get to do shit like that. I get to do shit like the Annie video, or the Draven video, or the fucking Dark Side, you know? Like that's why I do this job. It's not because, oh, well, I'm obligated to. No, and personally, I don't think you should want me to feel obligated, okay? Because if I start to feel obligated to make more content for you, then it loses that sense of passion that I put into my videos, you know? And if it loses that spark that gives my videos life, then those videos aren't going to be entertaining anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it might be, maybe I'm overthinking it, maybe I'm romanticizing it too much, but that's just how I feel. Like, if I don't like what I'm doing, then how the fuck are you gonna like what I'm doing? If I don't like my own videos, why would you like my videos? And I don't ever want to lose sight of that. I don't want to ever feel like I'm obligated to do something for you, or that I owe you, because the moment I start to look at this as a job, even though it is a job, it is how I pay my bills, but the moment I start to really zero in only on that and I lose that passion for why I started making videos in the first place, is the moment that I think my channel will actually begin to die. And I don't want to have that happen. You don't want that to happen. Okay? You shouldn't want that to happen. If you are passionate about just one series, if you're passionate about the Beat League series, that's great. Honestly, I appreciate that. Honestly, it can get overbearing at sometimes. It can stress me out at sometimes. But at the end of the day, it comes from a good place. It comes from that passion that you feel for those videos. But you gotta understand, shit's gonna take time. If you want to continue to have that same passion for those videos, then you gotta let me do it at my own pace. You know, you would never get like Annie if I'm doing it at your pace. I gotta do it at my own pace. That's how those videos are gonna really shine. I can't even remember what was the original question? Right, how come there aren't as many videos? Yeah, so that's why. It's because full-time YouTube does not necessarily mean constant uploads. No, like, listen, I don't give a shit what other YouTubers do. As far as I'm concerned, they are completely irrelevant to my channel. Their channel is their channel, and my channel is my channel. So it doesn't matter what other people do. It really doesn't. All that matters is what I do on my channel. And for me, I find it significantly more important to continue to push myself and to never lose sight of why I started making videos in the first place than pleasing the fucking YouTube algorithm and just releasing constant mediocre shit. Okay? That might not be what you want to hear, but that's the truth. That was really long-winded. I need some water. Oh god. If Emblem was a bad employee, would you fire Anyway guys, that was a very long-winded explanation. I don't know if I even answered your question, but that will be it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I got some pretty cool things planned coming up, so look forward to that. If you have a question that you would like me to answer, then please feel free to leave it in the comments. Maybe I'll answer it, maybe I won't. I probably won't. There's several thousand of you. I can't answer everything, but maybe you'll get lucky. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and as always, I will see you next time.